LaGrassos present I Love Viti.
Welcome to another episode of I Love Viti. I'm one of your hosts, Mrs. Viti, Mrs. LaGrasso, Noel Harlow LaGrasso, and I am here with my husband, the Viti, Big Vito LaGrasso. How are you doing, babe?
Want to say hello to everybody out there. Hope everybody's doing good. The Big Vito brand is running wild. I hope everybody's having a good night. And hello to Mrs. Viti.
Hello, Mr. Viti. So tonight's topic is topics. Topics of topics. A lot of things are going on right now that I figured that we would cover, and the news is absolutely ridiculous. The news is insanely ridiculous.
Well, I got to tell you, there have been a lot of things going on. We're going to cover a bunch of different topics tonight. We're going to cover a lot of different things, a lot of different avenues. Guys, we're going to keep it interesting. You know, first off, I just want to say that the Big Vito brand has taken off, and it has gone very well for us. We've done a lot of different things, and we've concentrated in a lot of different areas. And the way the geographics of the video, podcast, radio, analytic, journalistic world, we've had a change of direction, and we've hooked up with something that has been very profitable and something that's been very lucrative for us. And you know, a lot of people have been questioning why we haven't done this and why we haven't done that and why is this happening and why are we. That's because we came up with a new game plan and when we're a marketing firm, and we stepped up our game to where we're doing some bigger things, better things, and we have some a greater, bigger picture of what we're going to do. You know, you take our podcast and the brand. You know, we started off, you know, with Vince Russo, and we were at Podcast One. And this is something, like I said, this was a project, get my wife, you know, healthy and get her going.
That's me.
That's Mrs. Viti.
Mrs. Viti.
So, you know, guys, and like it took off, and with Vince teaching me and showing me the way and helping and guiding me, I listened to his tutelage, and we've steadily grown our base and steadily grown our brand into something that we could promote, and it's going into bigger markets and a bigger selection of different bunch of avenues that we're happy to entertain at this time, and something that we're trying to capture glory with.
And our focus has more been on the audio and radio as opposed to video, because that's what we're in with the distribution and the things like that is our audio podcast. And you know, we try never to neglect our video podcasts, but it's not something that we push and promote. We do it because people like to see us and they like to join in the chat, but it's not our focus. We want to start doing, and probably will, some more of the Facebook chats we used to do where we'd have 1,000 people on with us. But we're going to try to move that closer to when your movie comes out, so we can have everybody join in with all the movie premiere stuff.
Yeah, I mean, guys, YouTube has changed its ways to where you can make money. And just when we were at the tip, when we rode that train and we followed the program that was set for us, YouTube changed the game on not just us, but everybody. So it made it tough for everybody to be able to make money with YouTube. We spoke to a couple of people and got with a couple of advertising and marketing firms, and they directed us in a different direction. So now we're taking the ball from that conversation, and we're moving it in a different direction. You know, maybe, you know, and there people ask, why aren't you doing the Facebook Lives? Why aren't you doing the YouTubes? Why aren't you doing it? That's because the market has changed, and we're just changing the game plan. It's not like we're neglecting our people, neglecting the fans, neglecting anybody.
I hate to say fans. It's more like people that like to enjoy hearing us talk. I always hate to say fans because, like, who am I to have fans? Like, I'm just a regular person. But like people that like our conversation and our banter.
Well, you know what? It's people who like the conversation. There are big Vito fans out there.
Oh yeah, I just meant for myself. Like,
You know, guys, I know I don't push the fact all the time. Like, hey, I'm this big star. I'm a celebrity. I'm this. I'm that. I never forgot where I came from. I'm just a regular guy. I am who I am. I'm happy to be that person, but I never push it around. And a lot of good things, have come great for me. And when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. And Vita LaGrasso is heating up again, and it's in a good way. So I mean, right now we're taking all this in. Things are good. We're going in a great direction. Guys, I'm sorry if we're not on the Facebook Lives and we're not on the YouTube like you guys wanted, but we will start doing different things at different time slots, and we're putting together a better package for the brand right now.
Yeah, and we're working on and trust me, there's big news coming. We just haven't. We're just kind of wrapping it up. There's big stuff coming that we can't like put out yet, but there's big stuff coming that you guys are going to be super excited for. That's going to be great for us. It's going to be great for the Big Vito brand, our crazy Big Vito circus family. It's going to be good. But let's switch this up because we've done 6 minutes on us, and I'd rather do like another 6 minutes on topics.
All right, let's talk about the big hurricane storm that's hitting the Carolinas and back in Pennsylvania.
Do you want to know what the irony is?
Go ahead.
Hurricane Shane Helms grounded by the hurricane in the Carolinas.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it's not cool. You're so bad. Just because you won his green circle from 3 count. You don't got to say that. It's our friend. No, he's trying to get to a show in New York, and he's stuck. But he was like flying all around because he went to Ric Flair's wedding, and then and sometimes that happens. It happens to everybody. It's happened to us. It happened to the Peter Pans last time they came down. Remember, they were like delayed 6 times.
Yeah.
Get stuck.
I mean, it's terrible for people who have to go through it. I mean, us being in Florida, I know we're going to go through it eventually. But I've been through hurricanes. I've been through storms. I've been through it all. And guys, you just got to weather the storm. Good luck to everybody out there who's going to go through this.
Well, here's my rant on the hurricane. Are you ready for this? Here's my hurricane rant. When you turn on the news, how about giving people information that's pertinent to hurricanes? How about telling me where I can go, where I can take my family for shelter with my pet? How about telling me places that still have gasoline and water available? Why are these people on TV arguing about how many people were in the hurricane in Puerto Rico that died and saying Donald Trump lied? We are not political, by the way, but just saying that's what's on the news. Or my mom just sent me a video of a reporter who put a bucket, like a recycling bucket, up on his desk and said, I'm going to teach you how to make your own hurricane toilet for when you have to poop. Now, I need this. This is the information that I need during a hurricane is how to poop in a bucket.
Guys, you can always run around the corner of your house, squat, wipe, run back inside.
Have you?
I've done it.
Wait, you pooped outside and squatted and wiped, ran around your house?
And you guys got to remember something. Everybody forgets that I was in the Great Hurricane in Puerto Rico in 1997. I was on the beach.
Oh, that's right.
I was in that where the place was boarded up. 2 weeks, no water, no electric, no this, no that, no the other thing.
So you used to poop outside? Well,
you had to go to the bathroom where you could. Some places had bathrooms still running, some didn't. But if you had to go, you had to go. I mean, it's just like anything else. When you go camping and you're in a tent, where do you go poop? Go outside, right?
No, I go places that have like, what do you call them? What do you call outhouse? That's it. That's the name of it. Outhouse.
But sometimes you do what you got to do, and I'm sure everybody has done it, once in their life. But people have to survive, and like in third world countries, to go to the bathroom outside is the norm. That is the truth.
Well, I heard that like over in China and like where they have the rice fields, women just squat down, have babies, and keep going.
Listen, I'm
not doing that without an epidural. Sorry.
It's different lifestyles and different cultures, guys. And you know what? Sometimes you have to adapt to certain extreme circumstances. Let's get off that and let's get on to a pleasant subject.
Oh,
Let's-
no. Pleasant? No. I've got deep, dark secrets that we must share.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I come from a town in Pennsylvania that Vito and I had previously lived in together. My sister sends me an article. All my news today comes from the family. My sister sends me an article from the local newspaper that says where the Acme store is on the very end where I didn't participate in this. I did rehabilitation for my knee when I had a meniscus tear in there when I wrestled. There's a sign that says Ocean. Do you remember this? It just says Ocean,
Yeah.
and nobody knew what that was. Turns out it was a huge prostitution ring in there. People came down from Flushing, Queens, New York. They were of the Asian persuasion, all of them. They came down. They were living in that strip mall. It was fronted like it was a spa, but it wasn't a spa. No, sir. It was a prostitution ring, and they broke it up. What do you think of this? Your jewelry place is in there. You've passed it 100 times. What do you think of now we finally know what Ocean is?
Guys, this is nothing new to me. You know, I've been involved in,
Been involved in what?
I've been involved with people who've run prostitution rings and people who've run these businesses. So it's not a shock that this happens in a small town. Hey, listen, you got to go somewhere, so you got to keep it close.
Listen, if you're going to go into that ocean, you better bring a lifesaver with you because I'm going to beat the crap out of you when you come out.
What happened?
No Asian prostitution rings for you.
It's not about going in there for your own desire. I mean, they do have massage and they have mani-pedi.
No, not there. Apparently, there was straight prostitution. And that's been there for what, 2 years? 2 years
That's a
been
good
there?
run.
That's a good run. And nobody broke up because it's a small town. That's probably why. My a member of my family, I won't say who it is, said probably either somebody's wife caught him and reported it, or the cops were getting the same thing they were getting in there before and laid it out.
Probably.
All right, now your happy topic. I wanted to get down and dirty. With
All right, happy
dinge.
topics that we're going to talk about are, last week we made a fantastic trip to Disney where Mrs. Viti was feeling extra good. I had taken her to the doctor. We got her some medication.
I got some pain shots last week.
And she was feeling really good. We made our way to the parks, and we went on a record 6 to 7 rides.
We've never made that. Not
Had
since I
a
was well.
great time. Ate at the classic hot dog place,
Casey's Corner. It's baseball themed. Casey's Corner.
Had a great dinner. And just an all-around good day to where you could really go and enjoy Disney. And I have to say that it was very pleasant. And I said, come on, you're feeling good. Let's keep going. And
we did, too. We stayed. We always leave before the fireworks because it's crowded.
But, guys, what a great time we had. And then...
It was Magic Kingdom we were at.
Right.
We did Magic Kingdom, which is my favorite park.
So today... today was a bit like a rainy day. I was up early and I was trying to get everything in. Mrs. Viti wasn't feeling that good. She was sleeping until like after 12.
Which never happens.
And I was out doing my thing, and finally we did happy hour today at Chili's. Now, people might think that's not a no big thing, but for us, just going out, no Disney, just going out there, having dinner, having drinks, a couple of appetizers, eating a meal. That was a great thing for us today.
Can we discuss the difference between Chili's in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and Chili's at Champions Gate? Because that's night and day. That's not even the same place.
Guys, I have to tell you, the difference in the meal, the presentation, and just about everything you can talk about.
They literally made a chip presentation in our guacamole. It was like Gordon Ramsay came down and presented us with guac.
Yeah. So, guys, it was a great day. We definitely enjoyed the food, and it just seems like every Thursday is junk day for me, so I don't mind.
It's your new cheat day. It used to be Sunday.
Yeah, guys, I'm pretty on a strict diet, and, I go to the gym, I do my thing, I look good, and, but on Thursdays, I kind of look forward to seeing what we have in store for dinner. I know it's going to be something different. And last week I had the um, hot chili pepper.
I gotta look the name up.
Yeah,
Describe it, and then I'll have the name.
Guys,
See if I can get
this
it.
thing was a cheese hot dog, a foot long, just about every hot thing on it.
It had ranch on it to take the
Yeah,
little...
it was that good that I looked at it and somebody was having it. And I said, "Hey, where did you get that?" "Hey, it's new." And I looked at it and said, "Hey, I'll have one of those." And guys, I got to tell you, I was licking cardboard. I could have probably ate another one, but for $13 a hot dog, I wasn't eating another one.
Yeah, but that was a $13 hot dog.
I gotta say, it was worth every penny of it. I did enjoy it.
Okay, it's the hot dog of September for Casey's in the Magic Kingdom. It's called jalapeno. Wait a minute. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. It's called the Jalapeno Popper Hot Diggity Dog. That's the name of that sucker.
And guys, it was a hot diggity dog because I ate every bite of it and I enjoyed it.
It's an all beef hot dog topped with cheddar sauce. Oh, it had garlic ranch. You didn't even know that was garlic. You don't eat garlic. Garlic ranch, bacon bits, pickled jalapenos, jalapeno poppers, served with the famous Casey's shoestring fries, which are delicious. And it is $12.49 plus tax.
No, it was good. Guys, I got to tell you, if you guys go to Casey's and you go to Magic Kingdom, go try that hot dog. It was fabulous.
It was banging. I got the regular one. Oh, look, they featured the brownie that I ate.
Yeah, the brownie.
They had a Minnie's Witch Fall brownie with icing. You can get at the Not So Scary Halloween party. Pretty good brownie. Tastes like homemade. Tastes like homemade. You know, the Casey's hot dog last month for August wasn't as good, and I didn't get it. It was a cheese puff loaded hot dog, and then they had a cheese puff loaded fries, and it had like Cheetos or something on it.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
It didn't look that good. And then before that, they had like this weird Aztec dog. I don't know. It was strange. It looked like gravy sauce. They come up with good stuff at Disney, but sometimes there's a miss. That Cheeto dog, I was not bagging. They had a buffalo chicken dog a couple months ago.
Well, we missed it, but if it ever comes up again, we'll get it.
Yeah, we're big fans
guys,
of that.
I got to tell you, good things have been happening. And last but not least, let's cover the movie The Church that's appearing October 5th in theaters around the country.
AMC theaters specifically.
And I am very excited for this. A lot of hard work went into this movie from me. And, I got my wife a part in the movie. Even though she's undercover, her face is not in it. It was a small part, but she was involved in it.
I did stunt. It was a stunt position. But it's a LaGrasso family project because, Goo Arts that does our arts, our daughter and her partner, are doing art for the movie through U Arts. So
it's good. And we're really looking forward to it. I have interviews lined up. I have a lot of things going on with the movie. And hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more movie parts out of it, which I'm looking forward to. So, things are looking on the upswing, and if anybody knows the family history of Vito LaGrasso and his family of 4 years, we really haven't had the easiest of times, but you know what, guys? We made it through, and now we're reaping some good times, some good adventures, and living life the way it's supposed to be. Sunshine and fun. I know people look at our Facebook posts and Twitter posts.
Someone asked if we would adopt them this week.
We ain't adopted nobody. We work for this. Make your own way.
We already picked up an extra kid along the way. Now it's becoming difficult.
No, but
we keep adopting
guys,
adults.
When it comes down to it, we suffered a lot mentally, physically. We went through a lot of different changes, and now we're at the point where we're going to start enjoying life and reap the benefits of what we were supposed to do about 4 years ago. That's all I got for today. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you enjoy listening to this. Mrs. Viti, why don't you close it off for us and tell them where they can go?
Thank you, Mr. Viti. Okay, guys, here's the thing. We got some big stuff coming up, some interviews coming up. We are going to have Vince Russo is going to come on and play the Lagrasso Endgame with Vito. We're going to try to book that for possibly next week. So look out for that coming out. Also, you can check us out on Anchor FM/The Big Vito Brand. We are available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, plenty of other listening podcast, what would you say, babe? Ventures? Outlets. So you can check us out there. HarlowInc.com is the place where you can see all of what's going on with me. BigVito.com is the place where you can see all what's going on with Big Vito, the brand, and the church, which will be in AMC theaters across the country. October 5th. Look out for all the press that's coming out for that. We're going to have some of the stars on the movie here on the Big Vito Brand. Reality Tea Spiller, Twitter, Instagram, the Big Vito Brand. I think that's it, baby. I think I covered it all. Is there anything else you'd like to plug? Oh, we have merchandise too.
Merchandise.
And we're going to be giving away some merchandise from the church as well. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be giving away some t-shirts, some posters, and things like that. And anybody that's going to be down here in Orlando, we will have a special announcement on the viewing of the church with us. So stay tuned for you folks in the Florida area. We're going to party with you.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by. I Love Viti.
I Love Viti.
I Love Viti.
Yeah.
This is Vito Lagrasso and Mrs. Viti signing off. I hope you have a great night.
Bye-bye. This has been a production of the Big Vito Brand. You can check us out at BigVito.com and HarlowInc.com.